Hello and welcome back to Dark Souls Remastered, where we have just reached RedRun, and we have got some exploring to do. So first we'll talk to this guy who's all sad.
Well, what do we have here? You must be a new arrival.
I am.
Let me guess. Fate of the undead, right? Well, you're not the first. But there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the undead asylum. But too late now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out. There are actually two bells of awakening. One's up above in the undead church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town. Ring them both, and something happens. Brilliant, right? Not much to go on, but I have a feeling that won't stop you. So, off you go. It is why you came, isn't it? To this accursed land of the undead?
Sounds like someone's ringing the bell right now. So, when I first played this game, I heard him say that. And so I decided, hey, I'll go up. There's stairs here. Let's go up the stairs. And I found my way around over here. And then through here and over to here. It's like, okay, I've gone up. Well, this looks like we're going back down. And sure enough, we are. Because, yeah. But then these skeletons showed up, and I had a bad time. And I thought I must have done something wrong or gone somewhere I shouldn't have. So, I mean, I didn't grab all this stuff like I'm doing now, but I am doing that now because I want it. And some of this stuff is quite good to have. So we're just stealing loot from skeletons. And doesn't look like there's any more shinies for us to grab. We're going to be hearing that bell a lot, by the way. Because this game is very active right now, from what I've heard. Which means that people are going to be pretty much constantly ringing the bell. Ow. So if we die here, it's not a huge deal. Yeah. Oh no, we died. What you gonna do about it? Because it's really easy to get back here, and even if we don't, it's not like 121 souls is a huge amount. But let's go get those souls back. Oh yeah, that's what I did first, is I went and found skeletons, and they were way beyond me. Because I don't think you actually can kill them, at least not permanently, without using a divine weapon. So yeah, they were just not what I was meant to do. Oh, they're following me up here, aren't they? Yeah, maybe they'll give up over here. They don't sound like that. Okay, good. Hey, I see you there. Give up, skeleton. You know what? Let's go down here. Give up, skeleton. Oh, these guys are willing to come quite a ways from their spawn point. All the way to the bonfire, huh? Gotta backstab that skeleton. And backstab it again. If we can get this skeleton to count as defeated, then we'll be able to use the bonfire and it'll put him right back at his spawn point. So, just working towards that. And there we go. So yeah. Oh, we do get souls. Interesting. Well, let's go ahead and sit here, make sure that the skeleton absolutely cannot get back up. And yeah, so after I did that, I figured, okay, so I tried going up and it didn't work out so well. Let's try going down next. And then I went to the New Londo Ruins because, you know, he'd said that if you go down, then you're going down and there's a bell down there and all that. So I went down and down there's more of the easy enemies like there were in the asylum. I was like, oh, okay, this must be where I'm supposed to go first because the enemies are super easy. And then you go past there and then there's the ghosts that you cannot kill unless you use a transient curse. So I had a bad time down there. Died a bunch of times because I didn't know what I was supposed to do. And then finally when I came back up, I noticed this area over here. And I stopped getting murdered. Because this is where the game actually intends for you to go first. Is this way. And in fact, this is the way you have to go to get to not only the up bell, but also the down bell. So it really feels like they gave you some incomplete information early on. And there's another ringing of the bell. Hey, buddy, you want to try something? How about now? No, I didn't mean that. So now let's get rid of the guy tossing fire bombs. He's going to keep doing that, and we don't want him doing that. Though he's got a buddy who we also need to get rid of. Buddy. That didn't work. Alright, so now let's grab this. I forget whether there's an... Okay, there is an item over there already. So that means it's time for us to take our first risk. Alright, we made it. This is always a little unnerving to me, because, like, it really feels like your character should be slipping and falling off, but they don't. Now we've got that ring. Of course, we're not going to equip it, because we don't have anything really worth protecting. If we get to a hard area and I've still got a bunch of souls, then maybe. But I mean like a bunch of souls. 503, that's nothing. That's not even a level. Okay, anything over here? Nope. And so, up we go. And he's gone. So we go here, we grab this. And then we can go through here. So right is the way we need to go, but I'm just going to look over here to the left because there's a rat. Need to not get poisoned though. There we go. And now we get one of those. So now let us go where we're meant to go. Later there'll be a merchant here. Or no, it's not here that there's going to be a merchant. It's way past me. It's just that's a door that we're going to open from the other side at some point. And if we keep going that way, then there'll be a merchant. So here's another place where I definitely went the wrong way at first. Like, I was hopping down here and going all around, which, I mean, it's not the wrong way. It's just not the way forward. Nice try, Firebomber. Ooh, look at you bringing healed up. Shame it didn't really help. Okay, so there's nothing actually down here. It's upstairs where there's stuff. And we will go up there, but first, we're going to go down here. May not be the way forward, but it is a way to get stuff. This is right, not left. Of course, we can't go up here because it's all boarded up. But we can grab that. And if we look over here, we can see those guys hanging from the edges. So that's a trap that there is forewarning of, provided you know where to look. I didn't know where to look the first time I played this. Also, hello guys. Oh, was it saying left because splody barrels? Must have been. But we don't have any fire weaponry or spells, so we can't exactly splode the splody barrels. And here, there's nothing hiding nowhere. Yeah, I know there's enemies ahead. Look, you can see them. Hey, guys. What just broke? What am I hearing? Who's walking where? Oh, hi. Where did you come from, sir? I clearly should have been paying more attention. And we did all that for trash. Of course, it's not all for trash. There is stuff up here. If there wasn't stuff up here, that would have been a huge waste. Also, the first time I played this, I tried my damnedest to jump from here to there. I don't think I ever actually made it. Also, I'm still hearing dudes moving around. And I don't trust that. Okay, I must have made it. Eh, whatever. Seriously, who's moving around over there? And can I do something about them before they become a problem? Oh. Hello. Ooh. Seems there's a thing I can get. I like gettable things. So that guy came from somewhere I can get to, and he's definitely coming for us. Where did he come from? Like, for him to be coming for us, he had to come from somewhere I could get to. I just don't know where. It sounds like he's stopped. Well, let's get back up there. Hello, sir. Thanks for your souls. For reals, though, where did he come from? Like, originally. I don't see anywhere for him to have come from that we didn't go to. Whatever. Let's head on through here. Sir? It must have been a player. Alright. Got us another soul. Now let's see if we can make this jump. It's not an easy jump, but it is one that can be done. I think you can also jump from higher up, but I want to make this jump. Of course, that time I pressed the jump button too late. Thankfully, we don't take damage for missing it. We just lose a little time. Just a smidge too late there. Or too early, rather. Yeah, too early. Always feels weird when it feels like you get teleported down like that. Yeah. Okay, maybe we'll just do it from above then. But first, let's not sit there. So yeah, there's a dragon. Okay, to get to the jump from above, we actually have to go from there. Which is a little out of the way. Whoop. And that's why you keep your eyes forward. Drink one of these, even though we're not going to get back up to 10 by resting at the next bonfire. Thankfully, crossbow bolts travel pretty slow in this game. Otherwise, I would be a lot more concerned that there's an archer. But here I'm more concerned about how we just got torn apart by that sword hilt. Let's go ahead and have another drink here. I like having more health than what I just had. So I do want to get rid of this crossbowman, because he is not a friend of mine. And we'll go ahead and light this, and we'll even sit at it. Because, well, no, let's not sit just yet. Actually, we probably should, because again, it's not a checkpoint until you sit at it. But I want to get past these guys. Hello, sirs. I feel like I should have been able to do a critical attack for having kicked his shield away. But maybe this game doesn't do that. Yeah, I guess not. Or maybe I just need to be closer and do it quicker. No, it looks like we don't get to do critical attacks just for kicking shields. That's a shame. That was a strategy that I rather enjoyed in later games. And of course we roll through barrels and boxes, because what else are we supposed to do? I do like the thrust on the heavy attack. Got some reach. I like reach. Especially when it's a straight thrust, and therefore it gets around the whole there's walls to the side dealio. Because if your blade hits the wall closely enough, then yeah, you just bounce off. If it's just the tip of your blade, then you just kind of nick it and keep going, but yeah. And now we can go up here like we wanted to all along. And once we're up, I should probably have a drink. Wouldn't be the least safe thing to do. And now we made the jump easy. Okay, so up we go. And there's a thing over here. Hello, crossbow. Yeah, there is indeed a rear ahead. Ah, because you can't squeeze through here. I see. Ooh, we didn't talk to some of the people back in Firelink. I probably should do that. Because in this game, progressing quest lines is all about talking to people at the right times in the right places. Yeah, I should do that. Let's go back to Firelink. I got ahead of myself coming here. We've still got exploring to do. Oh. Hey, guy. Little odd seeing him standing upright. Thankfully, we didn't rest at that bonfire, so... Well, I guess we did. Wait. No, we didn't rest at a bonfire since getting up here, did we? I guess since these are in a separate area, they revived? Is that it? That would have been so nice if it actually hit the dude. Trying to consider whether or not to sit at the Firelink bonfire, get back to 10 Estus. But I mean, we're probably gonna get down later anyway, so it's not like it would be a huge benefit for a long time. It would be beneficial for sure, just not for maybe as long as I might like. So this guy...
Hello there. I believe we are not acquainted.
We are not.
Mistress of Firelink. Have you business with us? If not, I prefer to keep a distance, if possible.
I've got business.
Hello there. I realize that I have requested that we retain our distance, but I also want you to know that it is not meant in ill will. Here, take this as a token of peace. No, go ahead. It's for you.
Thanks.
Oh my, you again. Oh, I know. How about this? I have to await my companions here anyway. So what if I were to teach you some miracles? Would that please you?
Sure.
Very well. Then first, a covenant with the gods.
Sure thing.
Now let me share my miracles. Only their ultimate effectiveness will be determined by your efforts and your faith.
Alright, so we can't afford any of this. We're kind of close to seek guidance. But yeah, we can't afford any of this. We don't really even want any of it. Like, it's useful stuff, sure. But, I mean, that shrug really tells you exactly how I really feel about this.
Come again.
Alright, so we got that. Was there an item in any of these pots? I don't think so, but I'm going to roll through them anyway. Because I can. And if we go up here, we can see something that we'll be using later, namely an elevator area. So yeah, neither elevator is here right now, which isn't how elevators work. And I don't think we would be safe dropping down, but we might. I recall there being something further down. Maybe we'd live. But maybe not. And I don't feel like risking it right now. So I could get 2 more levels if I went to the bonfire. And that chest over there is already open because it's always open. Alright, I think I've gotten everything I came for. I think. You know what? I'm feeling brave. I'm gonna go risk it. Just to see. Will we die? Nope. Wow, I feel like we should have been able to see the bottom if it's this close. But then again, it is kind of dark. And there's even a chest for us. That was worth the risk. Now, I gotta be careful about where the chains are. So, both of these are real chests. That was the wrong button. Okay, homeward bones. Those are fine. I don't really use them that often, but... And hey, a free talisman. Much better than buying one. And this is also safe. Okay, we're not going to use those. I'm not a huge fan of invading people. It just doesn't feel good to me. And this chest, also safe. Yeah, I think the first mimic is actually not for a while. And now we can get down here and head up to the bonfire again. And then we'll sit at it, get our Estus back. Can we go this way to get to it? No, well, we got something here. Okay, back to the bonfire. Did I see something here? No, I did not. Okay. So, here we go. To the bonfire. Really? Okay, they gave up. And sure, that'll bring all the enemies back, but we can get through them, no problem. Oh, right, I should spend my souls. That would be smart. So, we've got a pretty good equip load for now. How much do we get for this? Okay, that's a decent amount. But how much does this improve our damage output? An amount. It's not perfect, but it's something. I think I'm going to want to have like 15 and 15 strength and dexterity. I think that lets us use most of the bows. At least most of the ones worth using. But I think for now, let's do some vitality. I do like having more health. And those 2 points are like 8% boost to our total health. That's something. I mean, it's not nothing. Hello again, sir. Fancy meeting you here. And let's go get this jerk to stop his firebombing, because I don't appreciate it. I can even leave the shield guy down below where he is, because he's not coming to play with us. Gonna kill this rat again, because rats have a pretty decent drop rate for humanity. Humanities are good because they increase your item finding. The more points of humanity, which is that little thing up in the top left there, that you've got, the more items you find. And you could also use humanity to become human, which lets you summon dudes, but also lets people invade you. So I'm not going to bother with that for a while yet. Mainly because I don't really feel like summoning anybody, and I do not want to be invaded. Because I don't like being invaded. I don't like invading, and I don't like being invaded. I don't like either side of that system. I mean, I get the appeal. Like, I get why people do it. It's just not for me. That's right, you can't just roll in any direction in this game. It's fixed directions. Like, I can't roll backwards, I can only backstep. Which, I would rather be able to roll backwards. Wait a minute. I'm not supposed to be able to summon anybody. I'm not human. What was the summon sign doing there? Seems odd. Why are there summon signs? And why do they vanish? And can I open this door? Hey. Hooray for sneezes. Okay, so we've still got more to find out. Why did it go away again? Why did they go away the moment I approached them? You want some of that, buddy? Hey, look, you got some of that. Oh, you live. I feel like one more hit. Yeah, even through the shield. I know you're here. What? There were disasters and a Gravelord servant? And it was defeated? By who? Me? What? I don't know what just happened, but... at least this guy's a friend.
Now, you seem to have your wits about you, hmm? Then you are a welcome customer. I trade for souls. Everything's for sale.
Nee to you too. Let's go ahead and talk a
Things
bit.
are getting treacherous in these parts. A horrible goat demon has moved in below, and up above there's that humongous drake and a bull demon too. If you stick around this place, it might end up being your grave.
When did I gain a point of humanity?
Here, I'm not here to chit-chat. We talk business or we talk nothing at all. Here, I'm not
Okay.
here to chit-chat. We talk...
Then let's talk business. So from this guy, there's a couple things we're going to want. Like this. And then this as well we are going to want. We're also going to want these, but not yet. As for the weaponry, I don't think there's anything I particularly care about. Well, the short bow would be nice to have. I don't know how good any of these shields are off the top of my head. Short bow and some arrows would be a good expenditure of
Thank you
souls, I think.
kindly.
So let's go ahead and actually just use some of our soul items so that we can have some souls to expend. Oh, we can actually use multiple souls at once. Okay, that'll get us the bow and some arrows. Let's just go ahead and use these as well. Because they're not going to be much individually. All right, buddy.
I hope you brought...
Let's get us a bow. So, okay, yeah, we can use that, no problem. And some arrows. We just want standard arrows. And how many do we want? That many seems good. All right, pleasure doing business with you, buddy.
Thank you very much. Come back soon.
I think he might say something now that we've spent that many souls with him.
Here, I'm not...
Okay, no. Is he petting that bucket? Yeah, he's petting that bucket.
What a... Go and...
I'm sorry. So if you kill him, you can actually get a pretty good dex weapon, but we're not going to be doing a dex build, so I'm not gonna. Plus, he's more useful to us alive. And now we'll actually sit here. Just to make sure that we've got a checkpoint. Because we're going to start getting to the places where we have some concerns about dying. I'm going to go ahead and equip that just to have it. As well as those. We don't have any rings. Oh, yes we do, but not one we want to use right now. Armor? No, it's just that. So that's got requirements that we don't meet. Yeah, we need way more strength for that. We could actually use it two-handed, maybe, but I don't want to. Increases our equip load dramatically as well. So this is heavier than our current weapon, but it wouldn't increase our damage output. It would add a bleed effect. That might be worth it. Maybe. Let's go ahead and do it. We'll... Or, no, that puts us above half our equip load. That might make us roll badly. And how does this shield compare? Okay, lower physical. That's not what we want. Okay, it looks like our roll isn't really affected, so we'll go ahead and use this mace. Right. The dudes respawn. I am going to have to get used to the fact that the mace does have a much slower swing. In fact, I don't think I appreciate that. I think I do want to go back to the longsword just because it actually combos instead of just being the same swing over and over again. So yeah, we'll go ahead and use this. These guys are going to keep firebombing, but that's okay because we're going right past them into here. Used to be I would always kill them with a bow, but it's really just going to slow you down if you even try that. 2 battle axes, huh? Oh, look at you doing a double poke. Nice try, buddy. So we can open the... Or, no, we can't. Where was it that the first master key door was? I don't remember. We are going to go in here, because there's a dude in here. I believe there's also... Nope, no dude in here, but there is a chest, and it's a safe one. Okay, I'm not really big on firebombs, so we probably won't use it. But by the same token, it's probably still good to have, just in case. Oop. Oop. I need to stop getting so greedy here. Let's go ahead and have a drink. We can stand to take the whole Estus there. I do hear someone moving around. Always makes me a little nervous when I hear people moving but don't see them. Hey, guys. Okay. Man, really? With the fire bombs? How did he manage to curve that to hit me? Might as well have another drink. I really don't want to have all these drinks right now. Like, I want to actually be able to have a decent stockpile of Estus for when it matters. Right, these guys are firebombers, all of them. I do not appreciate firebombers. Oh, good. He fell forward, so if he dropped something, we would have been able to get it. Of course, he didn't drop anything. Feels like we should be able to jump into those, but I know if I tried, I would get just dead. It's not like there's any reason to jump into them anyway. Though there is reason to jump onto there. See, now we're here. We can look at things. And more importantly, we can just look at things. Okay. Never mind, there was no reason to jump onto here. It's just a thing you can do. So down we go. That hurt just a smidge. And yeah, it doesn't seem there's anything more we can do in here. And so up we go. And am I positive there's nothing else I want to be doing up here? It feels like I should be able to hop down to the back end of that door and open it, but is darn rails in the way. And actually, looking at the time, it's about time for this episode to end, so join us next time when we head further that way. See you then, friends.